In this video, I'll walk you through the process of downloading and installing the DDMoRe Interoperability Framework Standalone Execution Environment, or SEE. All of the steps shown here are detailed in the accompanying installation guide PDF. Before we start, we need to check that the computer's local host address is correctly configured. We do this by navigating to the Windows directory, then System32, Drivers, etc, and open the hosts file with Notepad or a similar text editing application. You may need administrator privileges to do so. You may find that this file is empty, or if you're running a virtual machine, that the local host name and address has been commented out. If either of these are true, then you can proceed to the next step. If your local host is set in this file, but it does not match 127.0.0.1, please contact your IT support. We also need to check that the server ports that will be used by the DDMoRe system are available. We do this by opening a command prompt, then at the command prompt typing netstat-a and look for the entries marked TCP with addresses ending in 9000, 9010, 11, 20 or 21. If any of these addresses are used, please contact Mango Solutions for further advice. Next, open a browser and navigate to the link provided for installation. Locate the SEE installer zip file, either 32 for 32-bit systems or 64 for 64-bit systems. Click on the I symbol to the right of that file and note down the SHA1 and MD5 checksum numbers for that file. This will allow us to check that the download has not been corrupted. Download the zip file. And when it is completed, visit the website md5file.com/calculator to generate checksum values for the downloaded software. You may need to ensure that the MD5 and SHA1 checkboxes are checked on this page. Once the installer has completed downloading, drag the file onto the green bar to generate the checksum numbers. Ensure that the SHA1 and MD5 checksum values match those that you noted down earlier from the SourceForge page. Extract the files from the installer zip file, and then open a command prompt window and navigate to the extracted folder. At the command prompt, type see.bat build full-in c:\\see-full. Then wait for the installer to download the rest of the files and install on your hard drive. Alternatively, you can download the full installation zip file. Note though that this file is over 1 GB in size and so it will take some time to download. You can repeat the SHA1 and MD5 checksum procedure on this file to ensure that the download has not been corrupted. When the download is complete, extract the files onto your C drive. Please refer to the installation user guide for details on how to obtain non-mem executable files for use in the SEE, and how to request a temporary non-mem license key if this is required. Before you start up the MDL IDE, you will need to ensure that a valid license file for non-mem is placed in the non-mem license directory. The SEE comes with a license file for Monolix, which is valid for a period of 45 days. If you do not already have Monolix installed on your computer, you may also need to install the Visual C++ redistributables. When you first start the MDL IDE, you might see a Windows permission screen popping up about a Java application. This is expected and it's safe to click OK. You may also be asked to select a workspace directory. Please choose the default option. When starting the MDL IDE, you also start the Framework Integration Service, or FIS, and Task Execution Service, or TES servers. This might take a few seconds. Once you see the success message, you're ready to go. You can test your installation by navigating to the Installation Test folder, where you'll find an R script. You can run this script by right-clicking on it and selecting Run As, and then choosing the first option, R script in R submitting directly. This will run various tasks and compile the results into an HTML file. When you examine this file, You should see the commands and the associated output for the tests. There may be some warnings, but no errors. You can compare the results of this file to the provided reference version, and there should be no significant differences. You have now successfully downloaded and installed the DDMoRe Interoperability Framework. When you're ready to shut down the MDL IDE, you must click the red square button on the console at the bottom of the screen to stop the servers. If you close the MDL IDE without doing it, these services will be running in the background and may cause problems when you start a new session. Before finishing, you also have the option to save your R session. It may appear to ask you whether you want to save the workspace twice, but once you see the message R stopped, you can shut down the IDE. If you have any problems, please let us know via the forum on ddmore.eu. Thanks for watching.